Hi there, it's Kathy at One Sweet Shop. Now, I was playing with my Cuttlebug the other day, and all these cutting dies that I had gotten from Temu, and I was so excited to use them and cut out all this different types of flowers and petals that I had gotten in the mail. And I love getting these Cuttlebug dies because we don't always have a lot of money to spend on dies and template dies for our flowers. And I have bought a lot of punches over time, but I haven't got the variety that I seem to be able to get from my Temu hauls and stuff. So it's pretty exciting. I put a lot of these, I pre-put them together to try and see how I could match up all these different types and how they would work. And I'm not sure if I liked all the different color combinations I had here. I think that maybe it needed a little bit more, but I added some of the doilies that I cut out and some of the other colors like the beige, and I added a little bit of pink because I had used a lot of blue paper. And this was just paper from one of my cardstock books. Now what I ended up doing was going and picking up some other paper, some greens, some other pinks, some yellows, and some kind of a bright pink. And I thought, well, if I mix that in, I'm going to get more of a variety. So I went back to the Cuttlebug and I cut out some more of them, and they started to look really, really good. And I matched up a whole bunch of different sets. I can't remember how many I got here. I think altogether there was probably around 60 flowers or so. So I started to glue them together. Oh, my kitty is getting into mischief here. She is starting to knock stuff all over the house here. I'm not sure what it was that she did, but she did something. But, okay, so I'm on the video here, and I'm putting them together, and I kind of sped up the video just so that you're not watching. This video had been an hour long, and I think I broke it down into about 7 minutes, so I saved you the monotony of watching me put everything together. So it was pretty crazy. I'm going to add on a little bit of a video. I think I had a really short one at the end that maybe I'll add on, and it'll show you a better look of some of the flowers that we put together here together. I loved how the green looked. I loved how the pink went on. They ended up turning out so good, and I never realized I was going to get so many flowers from it. But that die that I used actually turned out to be so nice. I really, really liked them. And they gave me such a variety, like just in placing the flowers together. Just made such a variety in the flowers, and some were prettier than others, but I'm going to use them on scrapbooks and probably on cards. I'll probably stick some of them inside of journals that I'm creating and stuff. So it was a lot of fun putting them together. It's been a long time since I've done some, and these ones I did them all flat because I wanted to have a flat flower. And then I ended up adding some embellishments after this video was over, and I ended up adding pearls and rhinestones to the centers of a lot of these, and it really made them pop out. They really look nice once I did that. So it didn't take long. I did these all in one evening. I had kind of matched them up a little bit the night before, but I did them all in one evening, and it was just the gluing up seems to take the time. So I think I was getting right to the end of them here. And so I wanted to show you a little bit of some of them, what they look like. I was counting them all up. And it ended up that I had 22 sets or 23 sets, I think I had in the end when it was all done. And there was enough variety that I can use them onto a lot of scrapbook pages. And one of these days, I'm going to pull out the scrapbooks because I have quite a few of them, but they're huge. So I'm not sure. I've been trying to kind of mesh all my scrapbooks together, but pull out some pictures of different family members. And I'm going to probably block faces of people or names or things like that. And I'm going to show you my scrapbooks because they're pretty phenomenal. I had a lot of fun making them. I used to make them all the time when my children were little. So, and I filled them up. It was quite crazy, the pages, some of the pages on them. So I just love doing it, and I love adding the flowers to the scrapbooks because to me it just makes the pages pop out, or it gives it that extra color that you need, or just a different look. So, whew, I'm long-winded here. But so this was all of the flowers that I put together the other night. And I love the yellows. The yellows really made them pop. I love the pinks in them. And I love to be able to add the rhinestones and the pearls in the end. So at the end of this, you're going to see a little bit of a video where I had taken a couple pictures there and meshed them all together. These are some close-ups here of some of the fronts of those flowers. Like if you're a flower maker, I used to make and sell flowers on eBay for years I did that. And I was a single mom, so this is how I made some extra money to buy food, for kids and stuff like this, or buy some extra clothes or whatever. And I used to sell flowers, so I'm kind of like the Mary Maxima, only the flower lady, I think. But you know what? It helped us survive. So, and sometimes you do what you got to do, right? So this was all wonderful. I'm still a single mom, and well, I prefer that, so it's okay. That's my life. I like it. But yeah, all these colors of flowers sure turned out beautiful. And here I was just kind of popping in a few here and there to show you the different colors and the combinations that I was able to get. Just out of, I think I had used maybe five or six different pieces of paper I'd used. And some of them were small, like some I just had a few. I had these really small sheets of Bow Bunny paper. And I hadn't used them for a long time, but they were so colorful. And that's what I cut some of the yellow and the little bright pink and the bright green out of. That was out of the Bow Bunny paper. And it was so pretty and bright. It just looked so lovely. I think there was some polka dot paper in there too that was Bow Bunny. And I just absolutely love that too. So, but I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to add another little bit of a video in, and it's going to be of the finished products. So these are some of the flower sets that ended up coming to be from all those die cuts. And look at all the different varieties, the pinks and yellows and greens. This is just like a whole passel. Like if you're a flower maker, these would be fantastic in a collection of flowers to like put on an auction or sell on Etsy or something like that. And the funny thing is, when I was selling flowers and stuff like that, there was a few other flower makers online doing that. But now when I'm looking, there's hardly any flower makers. So thanks for letting me show you my flower crafts. You have a wonderful evening and take care. Bye-bye.